Hey, what's going on, guys? Really quick video today. I'm just going to show you how you can install an overhead console into an 88 to 98 GM truck. This one here is my 1993 Sierra that did not come with an overhead console from the factory. So I'm going to show you what I did and how easy this is to install one of these overhead consoles. So here's the console. I think this is from like a 2000 or newer Suburban. I'm in a 93 Sierra. This does not have an overhead console at all. So I'm going to go ahead and make a cutout for the hole in the front and then the two tabs that these slide onto. See here, the back just slides in like that, and then the front has this screw hole. And I'm going to go ahead and get this cut out and see if I can't get this thing mounted. Okay, here's where I'm at. It's not super pretty, but it's all getting covered up, so it doesn't matter. It's for the latches. And then it's gonna screw in here. I think I need a retainer for that. See how close it gets. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get this thing in place. Okay, it is the next day. I did have to go to O'Reilly's and grab a couple parts. This little J-nut, J-clip thing I got from O'Reilly's. And then this is a 2-inch long, number 8 panhead sheet metal screw. I got this from a hardware store. I'll go ahead and see if I can get these to go up there, and then I should be able to mount this thing. One thing I'm gonna mention here is my truck has this black gunk shit up here, and it's kind of right in here, and it's blocking my little J-clips, so I'm just kind of cleaning this crap out with a flathead screwdriver. Otherwise, it's not gonna fit, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this crap out. Okay, I think I pretty much got it. Yeah, there's a ton of shit up here. It's like some foam insulation shit. I'll try and, if you can see this here. So on the right there, that black foamy looking stuff, I don't know what that's for. They had this entire hole, whoops, there we go. They had that hole up there completely covered in that, and it wasn't letting these little clips go on there nicely. This is the exact one I put on there, but you go to slide it on and this top part would just bend straight up because there's so much foam in the way. So I spent like 10 minutes scraping the foam out with a flathead screwdriver. But so yeah, if you have that in the way, make sure you get the most of that stuff out. That way your clip will go in there. And then that just screws right in. You can see the clip in there now. And the back just slides into those tabs. It's kind of a pain. Mine did not go back very far. I think it just kind of holds it in place, but you also can't go back very far because in a 93 extended cab, you got this. I don't know if you can see this. This is a droops down right here. I just got to push in the headliner a little bit. Careful when you're putting those tabs in. My headliner was kind of coming back here, and I actually used the back side of the ignition key to push this stuff back in there because that's all I had. But and then the last trick, there is a little bit of a gap here. If you take some sort of fabric and slide it under here and just push it under so it's in between the roof and the headliner, it'll actually force this headliner to come down a little bit. I'm probably going to use maybe an old rag or something. Doesn't really matter. You won't be able to see it, and it'll clean up that gap nicely. When you're doing the wiring for this, I finally got this set up here. I just grounded it right there. And then that orange wire, there's an orange one, comes off here. I just connected some red wire to it, and just I had to take the console back off and then fished it in between the roof and the headliner. Let's see, here it is here. And then you would be able to see it. You can see it right there actually. And you just push that to the side. And then you just tap into that orange wire. Definitely not my best work, but everything should work. That's not hooked up right now, but these ones are working now. Another thing, I did not realize, see this sunglass one has this cover here. This one doesn't. So if you don't need to cut so much material out, I wouldn't. This really doesn't bother me, but obviously you can see here where I cut my headliner out. So try and cut as least amount as possible. And then, so I was talking about earlier, go ahead and try and push this headliner back in there. But I got ordered this piece. It was missing when I got it, and then this piece just comes off. Oops. Just a little flathead screwdriver. You can pry that out. I think this was from a Suburban, and this was where the rear AC controls go, and this was like a block off panel for that. And then this comes out with a just a flathead too. You just pry that out. There's 2 Phillips screws, and this comes down. You can work the bezel off of it, and then you have access to the wires. So I'm gonna go ahead and button this back up, and then we'll see how it looks. Okay, now everything should be good to go. So I got dome lights. Yep. Okay. Again, this was missing when I got it, so I ordered one of those off eBay. I'm gonna deal with this later. This doesn't bug me a whole lot. I think I'm gonna shove some rags up there or something. But yeah, that's how it should look when you're done. How to install an overhead console into a GMT400. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you got any questions.